Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Antoro.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Asadurutu.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Urasadurut.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Turi kumbalamuma.
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Gendrana mala.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Ritsentede.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kialdo male canoru tono.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Kialdo male canoru tono.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Asil natu.
It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Zatuna.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Intabadanj.
He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day.
Circa fulevinde horse.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Intabadanj.
He's curious to see what you've found.
Ishko.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Yamafore domedahunga.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Segaya lamayaba.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Kumo uno shalafi.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Badan udidimada bulshada.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Canoruta.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Canamunt.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Canamunt.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Asana yotutupu.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Ansonbara.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Dere.
Been working on a present for you. with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kala.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Catchy.
Kala.
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Paifanana numa.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Pial tuma.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Inadabsunka.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Inadabsunka.
Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Pial tuma.
Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Loompa Loopin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Quien see. Camonu.
Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Dere.
Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Loompa Loopin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Vola camonu brutma.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Fading. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. You complete them. From this point on, the myriad is unbroken. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Middle-lifed. Pow! Close encounter. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. When Toxanol abandoned the place, it fell apart fast. Not too many like living in a ruin hole like this. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Control your destiny, or someone else will. Would you look at that? A fry sparker from the back in time. Hardware that fix-cooked provisions. Try it out, see if it still works. Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. It's beyond late. A flush stool from the back in time. It's an apparatus that sink-sunks yellow juice and brown bobs. Let's try out the brush away, see if you can off-chase some drip droppings. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Night gives you relief from the day. Let's see. No time for yawning. Day is calling. seemed like this night might never end. Light is the best, period. So bright out now. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. It's the chug yard. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. They can carry you anywhere you like, well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. This box once tailed a chugger-chugger. Now it's just off track. Look at that, right in the chug yard. Follow the rails and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over the place. Who do you think? You're not the first wanderer in these parts. Good work finding that track. They can teach you so much about the world. Keep looking for more. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Don't give up now. Let's see. The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. Whatever you do it right, or don't do it at all. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Mooma and Popsy passed, and he understands why you had to leave. The old village being a constant reminder of what happened. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination. He shouldn't need to remind you that he needs scrap to finish the Mekton, and it's your job to get him some. It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. That's the leftover you're looking for. Lockety-locked. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. All that exercise helps. That's an improvement. The dark's good for sneaking up on things. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. That's a Jagni tribe outpost. Bullets everywhere. Cutting edge. Wants you to enjoy your night, even if not everyone around you might. Says you should take care. Says they should spend more time outside, gathering resources. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. Says it's okay you don't have Jagni blood, but maybe you can figure out a way to pluck the world clean despite that. Says you should take it easy. Says you were like a rock as a kid, and you're even more that way now.
Te veile Emanuja.
Understands completely. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see. Keep your guard up. That's an improvement. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Freedom is not worth having in a world that's doomed. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Insert and turn. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Won't hesitate to carve out some revenge on those who hurt them. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Hopes you'll use it to do some good in the world. He knows things that you need to know. The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change that. Says Noko is the best when it comes to critters. You'll see that when you meet her. Says you should take it easy. He knows things that you need to know. Says talking to you was interesting. Figures you're the worst kind. Someone who could do good, but doesn't.
Pibu mayu na mayu.
Says you'll meet again. Nothing like light to brighten your day.